Hey guys, oh, okay, that was a bad start. Hey guys, it's me, your boy, Alex After Dark. We're gonna try something new. This might be considered a flagrant violation of copyright. That'd make me very sad. But to me, it's not. It's not really like. At what point is it like commentary, right? Because it's not like. It's not like it's like fully unedited clips on YouTube, you know? I'm like, here's the show. No, it's I'm going to be talking about, right? I'm going to be talking about like how good it is. Like these first few chapters are actually really good. Like I really like this. I'm basically going to be going like frame by frame and analyzing it. So in this chapter, we get like seriously, this is what I'm doing. Okay, so the first line is people, right? And that's really interesting because people obviously is it's talking about the population as a whole. So that already established, and it's Deku who's speaking here. So that's immediately establishing of him thinking of the greater picture, right? His first line of dialogue is enough gotcha. So that's him sticking up to this my least favorite character, right? And then you already made him cry. Stop it! I won't let you. But we can see that he's afraid, and obviously, this is a really great line as first line from Bakugo. So Deku, the quirkless wonder, thinks he can play a hero, huh? And Bakugo. We'll get into it why I hate Bakugo, but immediately it establishes Bakugo is kind of a dick, right? So the first words that we hear come out of his mouth, he's immediately assaulting and being like quirkist. Is because it's literally like just racism, but instead of like race, it's a quirk, like. So that's kind of an L. I'll be right back. Sorry, my dog decided I wasn't allowed to record a video. And then immediately it follows up with "are not born equal," and we see that immediately as Deku gets the crap beat out of him. That's our truth I learned at age 4. And then boom, full spread, awesome. But that was my first and last setback. That's not even close to true, bud. Wow, a giant villain. Okay, so obviously this is a huge time jump. It can be implied that he's 4 years old, but really he's probably more like 6 to teenage age, right? Enough to be in like junior high. And we can see that, here he still has that will, and then here he's happy, right? Immediately after, we get the backstory, which is wonderful. It all began in Kiyaki City in China with news that a bioluminescent baby was born, and the exceptional became the norm. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. After that, exceptional individuals began popping up all over the world. The cause was unclear. Time passed. I hate that. And the exceptional became the norm. Fantasy became reality. At present, 80% of the world's population consists of superhumans with special abilities. The world is in chaos, and a profession that everyone once only dreamed about entered the spotlight. Okay, so this is really good. Obviously, we can see bioluminescent baby, big shocker, and then we can kind of see some other abilities. And immediately we can notice the first few things. One, this guy he looks like he's in utter agony. Like not even joking. Like, look at him. He looks like he's having a rough day. And then, she's chilling, and he's obviously just kind of like, he's not putting in any effort. This guy's in utter agony because he got the wrong quirk. This guy's just like, oh, I'm gonna read my book. And then, you know, obviously we have, like, Spider-Man, Moon Knight, Iron Man. That concludes the ones I know. You know? But it's a great setup. And additionally, at present, 80% of the world's population consists of superhumans. So that really begs the question of how many children specifically don't have quirks, right? Because that's the important question. Because who cares if, you know, like 80-year-old women, or not, I mean, not like in a weird way. I mean, like, so an 80-year-old woman's just like chilling at home, like, yo, I don't have any quirk. It's like, you know, that's it. It really makes you think, right? Obviously, who is this? This is our first vision of the boy, All Might. And then immediately we get right into the action, get away, with Kamui Woods jumping at weird shark guy. Turning into a monster? What a crazy quirk. What did he do? Tried to steal a purse. Started a rampage when he got cornered. A villain appeared. That's right, I'm at the train station. Not sure when I'll get in. So, and then, get him, Kamui. Okay, so here it's immediately stated that Deku's 14. I call him Deku because that's what everyone calls him. Really is Zensuzu. So a few things to establish, right? Immediately, this like threat, basically. We can see him like smashing buildings, and this guy's like flying right at him with like flowers. So cool, but you know, he's graceful. This guy's scary, and immediately, whoa, is one of the first words we hear in response. And obviously we have Deku's wow. You know, but the point is that it's like, it's no longer even like a wow, that's terrifying. It's more so like, wow, this is a major inconvenience. Try to steal a purse. So, you know, they're gossiping about it as if it's like a regular everyday criminal whenever he's actively like destroying a bridge. And this guy is immediately like, oh yeah, I gotta call my boss and tell him not getting me into work. I can tell you personally that if a giant monster showed up outside my door, I'd straight up be like, nope, going home. That's enough work for me. And I would quit my job and then work from home. And then, of course, dude, this is so perfect. Immediately after that, eek, get him, Kamui. Are fangirls. That's insane. These women, and look, I mean, this guy even looks like angry. Like, look at his little face. But the point is that like, see, I really wish it didn't like show up as the like, no, I want to move it. Well, whatever, right? Like, this is an inconvenience. This isn't like a, oh my god, I'm going home type situation. Next page. Illegal use of abilities during rush hour as well as robbery and assault. You're pure evil. So already it's kind of a question. You know, it's kind of like in question their opinion about things. That's how easy life is for them. At least that's how it appears, right? And obviously we get to see our main little child, Azuki Midoriya. You're like, it's Kamui Woods, the popular young superstar. And then this guy who has the weird hair is like, a running commentary, huh? Kid, are you a fanboy? And then Deku's like, it shows his embarrassed side, right? And then obviously we get to see the ultimate super move. Your punishment, take him down, Tree Man. Here it comes. It's his preemptive binding. Lacquered chain prison. Woo! But what if something bad happened? Like, bam. Cannon. Alright. And then here's Mountain Lady. I'll do a little outline. There you go. Yeah. I really like Mountain Lady. But, the way she's introduced is bad, right? I like her anime interpretation more, because, immediately, you might notice something. So it's like, okay, here she is, and she just knocked that guy right in the face. She did. She saved the day, right? She's huge, so that kind of brings into question, because, like, look at how she just destroyed that. What if there were people, like, right there? Like, okay. I mean, technically, Kamui would have been much better securing him with saving the most amount of property, but whatever. And Deku and Old Man are surprised, and it's like, it's her, and it's a bunch of guys. Okay. Today is my day, and then the show, I love the show, because it's like, today is my day, but, and then she, like, waves her posterior at the camera, and they do it in the, like, Japanese dub as well. It's really stupid, but it makes me laugh, so I have to mention it here. Pleased to meet you all. You can call me Mount Lady. Immediately you're kind of like, wait, what? Oh, okay. Oh, hello. Oh, okay, cool, nice. I see it. Nice. So immediately you're kind of like, huh. I mean, that other guy was pretty flashy, but she kind of doing a little something, right? And obviously, you know, with the little extra context of what the show does with her shaking her posterior at its maximum density, you really get a grasp, right? Here, I want to zoom in, because this is really interesting. Along with exceptional abilities came an explosion in the crime rate. Okay, so now that the villain is caught with, we're getting some more exposition about, you know, everyone's dream job became a real thing. You know, you can be a superhero. But immediately there became a downside. Along with the exceptional abilities came an explosion in the crime rate. Okay, alright, interesting. While nations struggled to overhaul their legal systems, brave individuals took up the mantle of heroes straight out of comic books, protecting people from evildoers. Public support quickly acquired the right to serve as a hero in an official capacity. Depending on their performance, they have the potential to earn... Oh. I don't know why that happens. Cursor just decides it doesn't want to pay anymore. And, obviously, before I read that next line, which my astute viewers can already observe, well, look at Kamui. He's disappointed. The bad guy is actively caught, right? We can see him surprised here, which I didn't address, but whatever. Now he's sad. Villain is caught. And then we immediately see why. Government pay and fame and glory are things they can earn. So, you know, if you can compare this with, like, Batman, right? Because Batman is an enemy to the city within most of his universes. Because obviously, if he got, like, paid to do it, like, if there was just like, yeah, you stop the Joker, here, take a check, you can go cash that, we won't track it or whatever, then, yeah, it wouldn't be a big deal. But obviously here we've established officially, right, that they have motive to do it. In particular, fame and glory, as we can see right here, adoring fans. Things like celebrity pop culture. Why does this happen to me? I just okay. And obviously, gigantification, huh? It's a common and quite powerful quirk, but could the threat of public property destruction limit its use? Well, depends on whether or not she can manipulate her size at will. Taking notes. I guess you want to be a hero yourself. Good luck. Huh? Decky's surprised. Oh, and obviously, one of the most important parts of her character, his character, in my mind, is immediately shown right here, which is his notebook. That's his dedication. That's his work ethic. And then, thanks, I'll try. And then, immediate cut. You guys are all third years now. It's time to start thinking seriously about your futures. And then, it's Deku. He's looking sad, but he's working on his notebook. He loves his notebook. I would hand out these future career forms, but I assume you all want to be heroes. And what's this? They're all using their powers. It's very odd. And we can observe some real questionable ones, right? Like, this guy's... What is this guy's power? Is he saying swell? Is swell coming from his throat? We simply don't know. What's this guy? Is this guy turned into steam or something? Then this guy, like, what power is... That's not power. Immediately. This guy just controls his hair. That guy just has big teeth. What even is this guy? And then this guy just moves his eyes, like, immediately. Right. Okay, that's kind of funny, actually. I'll talk about that in 1 second. Immediately, it's like, okay, obviously these are some really weird powers, but we can observe, if you study this panel for a minute, this guy, I feel like I remember that hair from somewhere. And then, that's just Deku. Okay, so what I was going to say, and then obviously I'm throwing the papers, I was going to say is, introduced later in the series, which if I remember, is Pony, and it's funny because she has horns that look exactly like ponies. And it makes me kind of laugh. Anyways, yes, you all have wonderful quirks, but you know it's against the rules to use them in school. Okay, so... Now, that's interesting. That's something that hasn't been addressed yet. That's implying that quirks are not allowed to be used just anywhere. You can't just go and use your fire powers, right? You know, so that's a nice little bit of world building. And then what's this? Who's this in the back? Sensei. Don't lump me in with these losers. As if I had anything like their crappy quirks. Heh. Katsuki Bakugo. Get over yourself, Katsuki. Shut up, extras. Shut up. Extras should act like extras. Okay? Then, obviously, it's kind of clear that he's kind of a bad guy. Bakugo, of course. You, of course, must be aiming for UA High School. Everyone's surprised. It's, can't even believe it. That national school, the cutoff score this year is 90 or 79, right? I hear they barely accept anyone. The stupid chattering of extras. I aced the mock exam. I'm the only one here with the stuff for UA. I'll even surpass All Might and become the best hero out there. Okay, boom. There is the first mention of All Might. I'm sure you're thinking, Alex, we don't know what All Might is. And that's the point. The first mention of All Might is surpass. It's the word that comes immediately before it, and become the best hero is immediately following it. All Might is not brought up in a heroic sense. He's brought up not only in a goal-oriented sense, but also in a fame sense. Fame and power, but Bakugo is like a very unique case. Not to mention, I'll be one of the richest people in the world. Boom. There we go. Now we have, of course, you all remember Mountain Lady. Government pay, fame, and glory. All the things that most would consider not to be a hero is what Bakugo wants. Okay, it's pretty odd. You're also going for UA, aren't you, Midoriya? And immediately you notice, obviously, the inversion of Bakugo, because that Bakugo, that's heartbreaking, right? And he's super embarrassed. All the classmates look at him, and they all burst out laughing. And that's heartbreaking. That's just awful, right? To be laughed at by all of your peers. Not one of them has any faith that you'll make it into UA. Huh? Midoriya? No way. Good grades alone can't get you into the hero program. That's not necessarily true. Sure, there's no precedent, but come on, Deku. Whoa. I don't know if you guys remember. What did this say? Yes, you all have wonderful quirks, but you know it's against the rules to use them in school. What is this? What is this? This to me looks like a quirk. That might just be me, but that's what it looks like. And you just to prove it, Sensei says nothing. And I get that, like, him being like Bakugo would not really affect the scene at all, because Bakugo would be like, "Shut up, teacher." But still, it sets the precedent immediately that this guy does not care about what happens to Deku, right? He doesn't even bother saying anything. And presumably, Bakugo acts this way the entire year. So why would he bring this up? I mean, obviously, that would embarrass Deku. And then, here we go, in my personal favorite bit of racism, or quirkism. I gotta stop calling it, I always joke about it being racism, because I feel like quirkism sounds so stupid, but that's like the best way to put it. Forget the crappy quirks, you're totally quirkless, and you think you can rub shoulders with me? What? Wait, no, Kacchan! So immediately, he's just like, I'm no threat to you, big boy. I wasn't saying I could compete with you, not at all. I mean it. It's just been my dream since I was little, and well, there's no harm in trying. And obviously, we can see the blush. He's super embarrassed, and Bakugo is terrifying. He has this manic look in his eye, like Midoriya is just prey to him. Try what? The entrance exam? You're taking the exam just to try? What can you even do? And obviously, boom, immediately, they're faceless. They're faceless, smiling peers, smiling at him being harassed by this demon. And then immediately, it's just silhouettes. They're not even, there's caricatures. They're just awful, disgusting. And then, boom. I don't know why. Oh my god! Okay, I just realized. Bakugo and Deku are wearing the same shoes. Swear to God, I just realized this. Obviously, I have no, like, real evidence, but this is really odd to me. There has to be a reason why this is happening. I really think that's because Bakugo and Deku are perfect foils of one another. Bakugo relies solely on his quirk to get by. Sure, he has skill, but without his quirk, he'd be decent at best. Deku, on the other hand, has no quirk. So, yeah. 12 p.m., downtown. Thief! Someone stop him! Catch me if you can! Bloop. It is this disgusting, absolutely abominable creature. Just awful. Someone's bound to show up. The guy must have been inspired by the chaos this morning. Lots of people there who just can't control their quirks. Yeah, there's no end to them. They aren't even bothered. They see this disgusting, disfigured, awful-looking creature rampaging through the streets. How long have I been going for, by the way? I gotta know. 23 minutes. Oh my god. This is gonna be so long. And it's like, yes, there is. Why, you ask? 'Cause I am here. We know who this guy is, obviously, but, you know, we get a little bit of setup. Like, bam, this guy, cough. Big guy, and we know these are the same person. We know that technically that guy has to be him, right? Call that setup. Fast forward to the end of the day. Here, let's go karaoke. I can't today. The incident this morning is all over the net. Then Deku being awful. And boom, immediately, that text is really hard to read. I don't want to zoom in again. Book cover hero analysis for my future. Number 13. Assuming that all of the books aren't just random scribbles, are like actual like detailed notes. That's a lot. That's a lot. I better get home and get my notes in order. Bakugo, we ain't done here, Deku. What's that, Katsuki? For my future? Seriously, this guy, Midoriya. Come on, give it back. Huh? Boom. So, again, that's another point of bad quirk use. Just immediately. The more I think about it, I'm pretty sure that Japanese people would wear the same shoes. Actually. I don't know. I'm going to say they don't because I really like that detail. But they might. I have no idea. He destroys it. He destroys this very important thing to Deku for no other reason than he can. And Deku can't do anything about it. And he's heartbroken. Why? The best heroes out there, well, they showed signs of greatness even as students. I'll be the first and only hero from this crappy public middle school. The first to win the honor of becoming a student at UA High. Guess I'm just a perfectionist. So vain. In other words, don't you dare get into UA, nerd. Now, obviously, this is a threat, right? He's actively, like, hurting Deku just because he can, right? He's threatening him. He can blow Deku's shoulders off of his body. He can cripple him for life. Just at his own whim, right? And then he's terrified. So he's shivering. Jeez, typical. Come on, say something. Can't say anything. He's so lame, even as a third year. He still can't face reality. And then obviously, the infamous piece of dialogue. You want to be a hero so bad? I've got an idea. I've got a time-saving idea for you. If you think you'll have a quirk in your next life, go take a swan dive off the roof. Bakugo, and then he turns around. It's difficult to read this emotion as it's a mix of sadness, rage, frustration, and in my mind, a little bit of guilt, right? I don't really know. I'm not too, like, big on how manga's written, so I can't tell you, like, exactly, like, for a fact if, like, manga authors know exactly how far the story is planned in advance. But I'll just give it to you, like, point blank. Spoilers. Bakugo and Deku were friends their first years of life. Till age 4. When Bakugo got a quirk and Deku didn't. And obviously that all went to his head. Right? Because he wasn't always like this. He was a relatively nice, kind of manic kid, right? So Deku's, like, really feeling that guilt in this expression where it's frustration. He's like, I can't... It's also sorrow. Like, I can't believe you're saying this, but he's blaming himself because that's how Deku is. He's just like, what? What's wrong with him? Then Bakugo's like, yeah, what? Showing that Deku can't do anything. Bakugo will kill him. And then, idiot, if I really jumped, you'd be charged with bullying me into suicide. Think before you speak. Boom. So this line is really important. Assuming these are his first thoughts, he's not turning away from the idea. Okay. Second of all, he's thinking about his future. He's thinking about Bakugo's future immediately. It's always on his mind, because obviously he wants to be the perfect duo. That's what he's wanted since forever. And obviously that's probably a little bit of setup. That's not food, stupid. It's my notebook. Idiot. I feel like he cursed here. Again, Izuku. Oh, sorry. Mom, computer. Again, Izuku. I think you're responsible for tens of thousands of this video's views. It's a little too scary for mommy to watch. I love this. I love him. Like, look at him, dude. He's being a little spaz. It was an old clip. There was a big disaster a while back, but in the aftermath. Are you seeing this? He's already saved 100 people. Wow! It's only been 10 minutes so far. Wow! A certain hero made his debut. Ha 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 ha. And he's smiling. Fear not. Why, you ask? 'Cause I am here. He's so cool. When I get my quirk, I want to be just like him. Then obviously, it's so cute, right? And who's this? We're seeing this man again, but this man, this is the third time we've seen him. We saw his silhouette. We saw him say, I'm here. We know these are the same person, but this is 11 years ago. At least, right? Because he's 14 right now. So that's a long time to be doing this much like physical labor. Something must have happened, right? It's a nice bit of foreshadowing where if you think critically, if you just stop right here on page 18, you're thinking like, huh, maybe something did happen. Then obviously, I'm afraid there's no hope for him. Boing. This character is really important. Maybe. He looks very similar to a character we see much later. Like, strikingly similar. That could just be how, I don't know who wrote this. I'm a fake fan. That could be how the author, just draws doctors, but notably the goggles were there. And obviously we'll talk about that when we first see the doctor, but whatever. And, I mean, come on. These are basically this is the same panel. This is literally the exact same panel, but here he's devastated. And, no, there must be some mistake. The other kindergartners have all started showing signs, but, pardon my asking, ma'am, but you're fourth generation, yes? As far as quirks, I mean. Yes, of course. I can pull small objects towards me. My husband can breathe fire. First mention of Lil Deku's dad, and the last mention of Deku's dad. Welcome to My Hero Academia. We don't make sense here. And obviously, either by the age of 4, a child should manifest either one of his parents' quirks or a composite of the two. However, early quirk research discovered one important finding. Has to do with the presence or absence of the extra joint in the pinky toe. Humans have no need for parts they don't use, you see. And those without the joint represent the next stage of evolution. Izuku here has 2 joints. It's becoming quite rare nowadays, but he possesses no quirk at all. And I'm starting to sound like a broken record here. What's this? There's a shine on his foot. Foreshadowing? I believe it is. I really do. And then obviously his feet are in shot, and unlike, maybe that one is. No, they're not. His feet are literally never in shot until this scene. Obviously, it's like looking up, and he looks devastated. And then he just goes back to his life. We can see All Might posters, books, nothing. And he's smiling. Wah ha ha. Rumble. Mom, no matter what kind of trouble you're in, he'll save you with a smile. A super cool hero like that. That's what I want to be. He has tears in his eyes. He's devastated. She's devastated for him. I'm sorry, Izuku. I'm sorry. No, Mom. Back then, what I wanted you to say was, that was when I decide not to care what anyone says, to keep my chin up, and keep moving forward. Gloop. A medium-sized body to hide in. Question mark? What? Bruh. Glomp. Yeah, that says glomp. Or that says glomp. That's my headcanon. A villain? Don't worry, I'm just hijacking your body. Calm down. It'll only hurt for about 45 seconds. Then it'll all be over. I'm saved. You're a real hero. And obviously, he wants to be a hero who saves people with a smile. This guy's smiling. And once he takes control, he'll be smiling too. Call that foreshadowing. I never thought he'd show up in town. No point in trying that. I'm fluid, you see. I can't breathe. My body getting weak. I'm dying. I'm gonna die. Someone help. I'm dying. And then, obviously, his suit is just not good. It's not good, but it's like, it's here. That's what he's thinking about. That's what he's making eye contact with, right? No. Fear not, kid. Huh? I am here. Texas Smash. Vroom. Sorry, I forgot to do the sound effects. Stomp. Whoosh. Vroom. Shock. Wave. As you can see his face disconnecting. Sick. Oh my. Hey, thank goodness. You're okay? Excellent. What? Apologies for getting, sorry. What? Oh, you're okay? Excellent. Apologize for getting caught up in that villain hunt. Mistakes like that aren't my style. This is a strange land to me. And besides, I'm off camera. Okay, so All Might, number one hero, All Might, person who Deku idolizes, also mentions Cameron. I think this is one of the only times they really mentions like paparazzi. But immediately it shows how every single hero we met is at the very least slightly concerned with, like, being famous. Well, my success here is all thanks to you. I've contained the villain. Oh my, he's here. He's really here. Up close, I could really see him. He's drawn in a totally different style. I feel like that's a little bit of meta commentary. Oh no. Oh, an autograph. Where? Oh, my notebook. He already did it? Wow, thank you so much. What a treasure. It'll be my family heirloom. Now I must belong. Now I must bring this fellow to the authorities. You can catch me again on TV. Wait, is that it? A pro battles not only enemies, but also time. Hold on, I still need to ask you. Until next time, thanks for your support. Whoosh. Hey now, you're go listen to All Star. It's a good song. Release me. Such enthusiasm is a bit much. If I let go now, I'll die. True enough. I need to ask you so many things. God, okay, just do me a favor and close your eyes and mouth. Flap, flap, flap. Oh, can't say that word. Cannot say that word on YouTube.com. Whoosh. Dot, dot, dot. Flip. Where am I? Boink. That. Boink. If not for him, I could have. Haven't you known him since kids? Yeah, you went too far today. I really hate the way he holds this. Why is he holding it like that? I don't care if it's empty. No shot you actually hold things like that. It's his fault for messing with me. Seeing him so full of stupid dreams like when we were kids just pisses me off. Boom. Whoa. I thought I told you to stop smoking. Get caught and it'll be on my record too. Hey. A body with a good quirk. Crash. Scary. Wheeze. Weezer. Hopefully people downstairs will help us get down. I've no time, truly though. Wait, no, I will not wait, even without a quirk. Can I still be a hero? Can someone without a... Or, sorry, I really didn't read that right. Even without a quirk, can I still be a hero? Can someone without a quirk become a hero like you? Quirks are... Oh, no. It all. Because I don't have a quirk, well, maybe that's not the only reason, but I've always been picked on. That's why I think that saving people is just about the coolest thing someone can do. What's happening? What's happening to our homie All Might? The way you save people with that fearless smile. I want to be the strongest hero just like you. What? All Might? You're all shriveled up, huh? Were you, a fake? An imposter? So thin. I am All Might. Blah. Gush. Wow. No way. You know how people hold in their gut at the pool? A fearless smile, huh? I got way ahead of myself. It's like that. No way. A fearless smile, huh? You've seen the real me, kid. Don't write about it on the internet, okay? No way. 5 years ago, an enemy did this to me. So, obviously, I knew this, because I've read all My Hero Academia. It's great. I suggest you read it, too. I own My Hero Academia. This is my Verve account. I'm not pirating this. Don't pirate. Let me finish this page, and then I'll discuss and explain some more. 5 years ago, an enemy did this to me. Eep! My respiratory system was nearly destroyed, and my stomach was removed. I've wasted away because of the after effects of those surgeries. I can only do my hero work for about 3 hours a day now. That's awful. That's so sad. Right. Anyways. This is my verb count. To me, this should fall under fair use. I'm not like Susie Louing it up where I'm like watching anime and be like, wow. Okay. No, I mean, I'm going panel by panel, discussing it, and obviously this is going to be very long. There are over 300 chapters of My Hero Academia. I have no idea how many books I'm going to give this stream. I got to be real. I mean, we're halfway through chapter 1. That's pretty good, but like, there's 300 chapters, and then like vigilantes, man. I don't know, but guys, we're at 42 minutes, and we're not even done yet. So no, we're not going to be finishing today. This is coming out on what's the day? This is coming out Tuesday, May 3rd, as a part of the AP Calculus arc. Or maybe I call it Saga, I don't know. Whichever one. And this is the birth of a really long-running series. However, if you guys did sit through, like, obviously, I don't know how good this is gonna be. Because to me, this is just me gushing about this, complaining about it. This is the best way to do it, right? I'm going page by page, and sure, there's no script, so maybe I'll forget things, but eventually I'll do like a 10-chapter cleanup episode. It's like every 11 or so episodes, you get like every 10 or so episodes, because obviously once the chapters get short, I can do one chapter an episode. Obviously, I cannot speak on in for 2 hours, because that my throat not only has been very sore. No, I don't have COVID. Thank you for asking though. That's just such a long time to dedicate to one video. No, and obviously, so I know what's going to happen. You know, obviously I'm gonna act surprised, but like, obviously, everybody knows. Everybody who has like ever been like, man, I should click on this My Hero Academia video, is gonna realize that obviously All Might, it has something wrong with him, and you know, I set that up way before with, oh, this is like 11 years ago, at least. Maybe he's 5. Maybe he's 5. But I'm pretty sure that it's supposed to manifest 4, like, canonically. And, oh, wow, he's been doing it for 11 years? That's a very long time. Additionally, Maybe the costumes are tonic or like correct, because I know there's like different eras of All Might, but I'm not a fan like that. Okay. Obviously, this is really important, but it's just like, this is a really long series. Series is coming to the end. You probably will not be seeing daily uploads of it. If I do chapter by chapter, it would take me, guys, I'm not even joking. It would literally take me a full year to catch up. That's a long time. You guys are probably going to be after AP Calculus, after my test, which is next Monday. You guys are going to be seeing a lot. I have a lot of things planned. But Monday, look out. That's going to be probably my longest video yet. It's a good one. It's a return to something we haven't done in a long time. A long time, if you're catching my drift. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys. And I really hope that this is fair use. And if it's not, sad for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.